weeks. You can run with this for 8 weeks as a new person, as a beginner, as a newbie. You're gonna get great results, especially if you pair this. Hey, what's up guys? Gary Walker here with liveanabolic.com and welcome back for another video. In today's video, I'm gonna give you a back to the gym full body workout for beginners. All right, here's the thing. If you're a beginner, you can do a lot more things than the advanced lifter can do. So to find out what I recommend for all you beginners out there, make sure you watch this video. All right guys, before I get into the actual workout and the structure of the workouts and a full body workout for beginners, if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to the channel. Also make sure you click on that bell icon. That way you get notified every time we upload a new video. All right, here's the thing. When you're a beginner, the most important thing for you is frequency. You need to work out more frequently as opposed to just doing a ton of volume. What that means is taking a bench press or working your chest. A lot of people will work the chest and do 16 sets. Work their chest on Monday and not work it again until the next Monday. 16 sets, they annihilate their chest. They put a lot of effort into it, all right? If you want optimal results, you want to get great results quick, then the best thing for you to do is add frequency and use overall full body workouts. Meaning a leg workout. You're gonna be doing a leg exercise, a chest, a back, shoulders, biceps, tries, abs. So I'm gonna show you 2 different variations that I recommend. Also, you wanna make sure you're doing them more frequently. So I recommend full body workouts 3 times a week. If you can do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, or Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, something like that, just make sure you have a full day's rest in between before you hit them again. The next thing you want to do, you're cutting down the volume because you're working out more frequently, so just limit everything to 3 sets. 3 sets of all these exercises on Monday, 3 sets on Wednesday, 3 sets on Friday. So you're getting 9 total sets of work for each body part, which is perfect to stimulate new muscle growth when you're a beginner. It doesn't take a lot when you're a beginner. That's the benefit to being a beginner, is you're gonna get great results quickly. Here's the thing that you gotta focus on though. When you're doing full body workouts, your exercises need to be compound multi-joint movements. Meaning, if I'm telling you to work legs, that doesn't mean doing leg extensions. Hanging out doing leg, it's doing squats. Some type of squat variation. You can do back squats, you can do front squats, you can do goblet squats. There's a lot of different squat variations. So just find something you're comfortable doing. I'm actually gonna give you 2 workouts. All right, and the way I'm gonna recommend you do these workouts is alternating. I'm gonna give you 1 full body workout to do, for instance, on a Monday. The next one you're gonna do on a Wednesday, and then you're gonna go back to the first one that Friday. Then the next Monday, you're gonna start with the other one. So you're just gonna alternate each of these workouts. And it's just gonna work your muscle groups from a different angle. That's the good thing about it. The other thing I want you to focus on is, again, you're doing 3 sets of everything. I want you to shoot for 8 to 10 reps of all the exercises. 8 to 10 reps just to get your muscle stimulated and also get a better mind to muscle connection. Because if you go too heavy, if you start out going extremely heavy, doing 5 reps, 6 reps and maxing out, then you're not gonna get great benefits, and you also are potentially risking an injury. So I want you to learn how to do these compound movements correctly first, and make sure you're doing everything slow and under complete control. If you need to know specifics about these exercises, then make sure after the end of this video you comment about it, because I want to make sure you're doing them correctly. All right, now the last thing before I get into the workouts, 90 seconds rest. So what I typically recommend is you're gonna wanna rest about 90 seconds. Say for instance, we're gonna do squats. You're gonna start with the barbell squat, rest 90 seconds, do another barbell squat. Rest 90 seconds, do it a 3rd time, then you're gonna move on to the 2nd exercise. And that's how you're gonna do each of these exercises until you get through with the actual workout. Workout should take you 45 minutes up to an hour, depending on how strict you are with the 90-second rest periods. Okay, I like to have my clock, a watch, something nearby that tells me as soon as I finish my set, I start it. Or I look at the second hand. I know exactly how much time that I have, because I don't like to procrastinate and waste time. Because if you're resting 2 minutes and then sometimes 2.5 minutes, this can be a really long workout. And I don't like you lasting longer than an hour in the gym. I don't like you spending more than an hour in the gym because things start going downhill from there. Okay, well, let's get into the actual workout. Workout A, workout B, that's how we will structure this. Workout A, again, you're starting with a squat, and for this workout, we're gonna be doing barbell squats. So you'll notice in this video, I'm doing a barbell back squat. The key to doing a back squat correctly, once you've got the bar onto your traps, you want to tighten your grip. Get a nice good grip, get those elbows pinned into your sides, and strengthen that core by flexing your abs. Flex and tighten those abs, and then also you want to initiate the movement by hinging at the hips, meaning first part of the movement is bending over, bringing your butt back towards the wall behind you. Start with that, and then you go into your descent. Go as deep as you can comfortably go. If your legs, upper legs can go parallel, that's great. If they can go slightly below, that's great as well. Just make sure you're going as deep as you can comfortably go. From the bottom position, really focus on tightening that core and drive the weight right back up, all right? You're gonna wanna do that for all 8 to 10 reps, nice, slow, and under control. Don't just drop to the bottom of the movement because that's gonna potentially be potentially dangerous for your knees and your lower back. So really focus on controlling that movement. All right, so once you've done your 3 sets there, then you're gonna go into a bench press. The bench press I'm using here is just a standard barbell press. I like to start with the foundation work with a barbell press because you can overload the weight without worrying about coordination. If you go straight into dumbbell movements, then not only can you use less weight, are you gonna be using less weight, but you're gonna have to focus on working with your coordination. So when you're using a barbell, you can just start building strength, start building a stronger mind-muscle connection, controlling the weight down, controlling it on the way up. Main point I wanna make to set this up correctly, once you're lying flat on the bench and you've got the weight directly over your head, first thing you need to do is retract your shoulder blades and then depress by pressing them down. That's gonna help keep your shoulders stable and keep you from injuring those shoulders. So again, same with this concept, come down as deep as you can comfortably go. If you've got mobile shoulders, a lot of flexibility in those shoulders, and you can touch your chest, then touch your chest and then drive the weight back up. If you can't get that deep, don't injure your shoulders trying. It's okay, just make sure you're feeling a nice stretch in your chest. Take it as deep as you can. Once you're at that bottom position, then explode the weight back up. You wanna control it slow on the way down, but this is one of those movements that can be explosive on the way up. So really focus, breathe out, exhale, and let all that power out as you're bringing the weight back to the top with each rep. All right, you're gonna do your 3 sets there. Now we're gonna get into a back movement. For this movement, for the one I chose for this workout, workout A, you're gonna be doing a bent over barbell row. You can either do an overhand grip or an underhand reverse grip. It just depends on what feels more comfortable on your wrist and your shoulders. A lot of people doing overhand, it's a little bit more difficult, puts some strain on your elbows actually. So if your elbows are bothering you, your shoulders are bothering you, try rotating that grip with the reverse grip and then do it that way. The main thing you wanna focus on when you're bending over, hinging at the hips, the same way I explained for the squats, you don't wanna just bend over at the waist, you want to hinge by getting your glutes, your butt back behind you. Focus as if there's a wall behind you and you're trying to touch it with your butt. That's a hip hinge. That's how you wanna initiate the movement and then drop down into about a 45-degree torso angle. Back in the day, people would go straight parallel with their upper bodies, and that is very hard on your body, especially as an older guy, all right? So I like the 45-degree angle. The only difference when you're using this angle though, is you wanna pull the bar directly into your lower abs. Not upper abs, not lower chest, lower abs. Really focus on squeezing your back. Squeeze those lats at the top. And also make sure when you're working your back, you're focused on your elbows being the driving force. So as if you're a puppet and you've got strings attached to your elbows and there's a puppet master behind you pulling those strings behind you, that's what you want to emulate with this movement. Make the initiation all from the elbows. All right, so from here, 3 sets on your back. So you've already worked your legs, you've already worked your chest, we've worked your back. Now we're gonna do some shoulder work. One of the best shoulder exercises is an overhead shoulder press. You can do these seated or you can do these standing. It's completely up to you. But if you have lower back issues at all, or if you got a weak core, I'm gonna recommend you do these seated. If you have a strong core, you don't have any lower back issues, all you need to make sure you're doing is really tightening those abs while you're going through each rep here. Really focus on good form as well. So you wanna grab the bar a little wider than shoulder width, and actually just put your hands out to your side with nothing at all. Put your hands right out to your side and see what feels comfortable, what a comfortable width is, then grab the bar with that same distance. You're gonna grab the bar with that same shoulder width, and then you wanna keep your elbows slightly in front of your body. From there, you're gonna drive the weight up and over your head, and then control it on the way down. Same thing when you're doing all of these lowering of the exercises, which is called an eccentric contraction, the negative portion of the lift. You wanna make sure you're not just dropping the weight, but you're controlling the weight. That's gonna give you tremendous muscle building benefits, okay? Control it on the way down, and then go ahead and keep those abs tight and explode that weight back up. Exhale as you're exploding the weight back up. Then contract your abs and bring it down slow again. All right, so 3 sets for your shoulders. Now we're getting into some arm work. So for this one, we're gonna do an easy bar curl. Easy bar, you'll see here, is the one that has all the little curls in it. It's not a straight bar, and I like the closer grip, and it's more of a neutral grip, meaning your palms are slightly facing each other. The good thing about that one is it's more of a natural movement, and it's more natural for your wrist, elbows. So that is key when you're doing some of these exercises as an older guy, especially if you're a beginner. The last thing you need is to get started working out and then get injured quickly and then have to give up working out too soon. So the easy bar is gonna help you with those joints. And basically here, you wanna keep your chest out, shoulders back, and pin your elbows to your sides, and then keep them in that fixed position. Start at the bottom and then curl the weight up. Again, when you're curling the weight up, you keep your elbows fixed. You don't want to drive your elbows forward in front of your body, because if you do that, you're going to be taking some of the tension off of your biceps. To keep tension on the biceps throughout this entire movement, all you have to do is keep the elbows pinned directly to your side when you're going up with each and every rep. All right, man, now we're getting close to this, ending this first workout. The one I'm choosing for the triceps is a tricep push down for you can use a straight bar or you can use a rope attachment, completely up to you. If you have elbow issues, then I recommend the rope attachment using the same neutral grip, palms facing each other. That's a little bit easier on your elbows. If you don't have any joint issues, you're not going extremely heavy anyways, then go ahead and use a straight bar. Just use what you feel comfortable using. The key point with this, once again, is keeping those elbows locked into your sides, and don't allow those to move forward when you are bringing the weights back up, all right? So you wanna get a nice full stretch at the top. Start out with a big stretch and then contract the weight all the way down. Push it down and squeeze as hard as you can. Squeeze those triceps, the back of your arms, squeeze them as hard as you can at the bottom of each rep. And then again, under control, slowly bring them back to the top. When you're at the top, don't allow the weight to pull your elbows forward. Same concept as the biceps. You want to do the same thing with your triceps. Lock those elbows in place. Nice and slow with each of these reps. All right, now that you've done your third set of your triceps, the last exercise for this workout is an ab exercise, one of my favorites. It's actually a hanging knee raise, all right? So the reason I like this one, most exercises focus a lot of the emphasis on the upper abs, the upper 2, upper 4 abs, and neglect the lower abs. So here's what I like to do. I like to start my workouts when I'm doing an ab workout by initiating the movement from the lower abs, work from the lower abs up. It doesn't take a lot of work to actually work the lower abs. So you can do 3 sets here of a hanging knee raise. The key to doing it correctly though, you want to start in a fully stretched position. From the fully stretched position, the first thing you want to do, blow all of your air out, all right? Blow your air out, tighten those abs, and then you're going to lift your knees, but at the top of the movement, you want to rotate your hips. Rotate your hips as if you're trying to get your knees to touch your chest. That's going to allow for a peak contraction in your lower abs. It also rolls all the way up, right? You're working your lower middle, and upper. You're still working all of your abs, but you're just initiating the movement from the lower abs first. All right, so that is gonna be the end of the first workout. Now let me give you workout B. Workout B is gonna do a couple things different. So you're still gonna wanna work legs in a squat variation, but for this one, we're using a dumbbell goblet squat. With the dumbbell goblet squat, you wanna get a dumbbell that you can keep close to your chest. Also, initiate the movement with a hip hinge, same as a regular squat and the bent over row. You wanna get your glutes back and then descend into a fully stretched position. You'll notice my feet are a little bit wider, toes are pointed out slightly. At the bottom of the movement, just go as deep as you can comfortably go and then rise back up. And then once you rise back up to the top, you're gonna do this for 8 to 12 reps. This is the same setup as workout A was. Workout B, you're still gonna be shooting for 3 sets of each exercise for 8 to 10 reps. All right, so now that we've got the goblet squat, you got your leg work out of the way, now we're gonna go into a dumbbell incline press. Dumbbell incline is gonna place more emphasis on your upper chest. So same thing here. Once you get into the incline bench, I actually prefer a 30-degree incline, but most of the benches out there are 45 degrees. So whether you have a 30-degree or 45, you're still gonna get good results. Mainly the thing I want you to focus on is keep your elbows out wide to give you a deeper stretch in your upper chest. Deep stretch and then control and explode that weight back up to the top. Same thing, inhale on the way down, getting a good deep stretch, and then exhale on the way back up. Go ahead and focus on keeping your abs tight throughout this whole movement as well. All right, from here, we're gonna get back into a lat pull down machine. For those of you, like I said, gyms were closed down, you're just getting back into the gym, you haven't had access to cables. So here's why I'm throwing the lat pull down in here, because you're gonna be working in a more continuous tension movement here. When you're doing a lot of bent over rows, dumbbell rows, you're missing some tension in some of the movements. But when you're working with cables, it's constant tension throughout the whole full range of motion. So first thing I want you to know is try to use a neutral grip. You can use an overhand grip, neutral grip, meaning palms facing each other, or a reverse grip. The neutral grip is a little bit easier on your shoulders. So as an older guy, as a beginner, again, I want to keep you safe, but focus on driving the weight down, initiating the movement with the elbows, all the way down to your sides and then back behind your body. Really focus on squeezing the lats and then slowly control and raise the weight back up to the top. Allow your lats to get into a fully stretched position and then start doing the same thing with each rep going forward. Nice 8, 10 to 12 slow and controlled reps. From here, we're gonna do a cool exercise. It is a side lateral to front raise for your shoulders. So basically, this is like working your sides of your shoulders, front of your shoulders. You're working both with one movement. That's why I like this exercise. You're gonna start with the dumbbells at the side of your body, bend your elbows slightly, and then raise the dumbbells out to the sides. Here's the thing I want you to focus on. When you're raising the dumbbells out to your side, you're not just raising them up towards the roof. Imagine you standing in between 2 walls and you're trying to take the dumbbells and touch the walls. That's the mental image you should have with a lateral raise. Once you get out to the sides of your body, from there, bring the dumbbells straight across to the front of your body, then lower down to the top of your thighs, the front of your thighs. From there, you're gonna go right back up to the top, back out to the sides, and then back down to the sides of your legs. That is 1 rep. So that's what makes this such a great exercise. A ton of time under tension, a ton of lactic acid. So it's a great overall shoulder movement. So you're gonna do 8 to 10 reps. Again, that was 1 long rep. So these are gonna burn like crazy, but they're gonna give you great results. All right, now we're going into biceps. We're almost done with this workout. Biceps that I'm choosing, the bicep exercise is an incline bicep curl. The reason I'm choosing the incline version, it creates a deeper stretch in the biceps. You want a deep stretch. And then here's the other key point I want you to focus on. Keep your elbows behind your body. The reason I'm saying that, when you bring the dumbbells up, the tendency is to bring the elbows forward as well. If you bring the elbows forward, then you're actually gonna be taking some of the tension off your biceps. So all I want you to do, get those elbows in the starting position behind your body, get a good stretch. Stretch in your biceps, and then bring the dumbbells up into a fully contracted bicep curl while holding those elbows behind your body. So that's gonna allow tension to constantly be on the bicep throughout the full range of motion. So 8 to 10 reps with the incline curls. Now we're gonna do the easy bar curl again, or easy curl bar is what it's called, but you're gonna use it for skull crushers. The other reason we're using this, you did it for biceps in workout A, the easy bar curls. Now we're doing skull crushers with an easy bar, which again is gonna allow your shoulders, your elbows, and your wrists to work in a more natural position. It's more of a neutral grip. So with the skull crusher, you're gonna get the bar directly over your head. From that position, I want you to take the bar behind your head slightly. Initially, you're gonna be looking straight up at the bar. I want you to place it behind your head. That's gonna create tension in your triceps. Keep that position at the top of every rep. What I mean by that is once you're here, go ahead and lower. This is a skull crusher, meaning you're lowering the weight towards your skull. That's where the name came from, okay? Top of your head, get it right up towards the top of your head, and then drive the weight right back up. That easy curl bar right back up. When you're at that top position, that's where I want you to hold on to that fixed position and not bring your elbows forward. If you bring your elbows forward and you bring the weights over your face, then you're taking tension and losing tension off of the triceps. So let's avoid that by keeping those elbows back. All right, last exercise, decline sit-ups. Workout A, we focused on emphasizing the lower abs with all of the contractions. Lower abs up towards the top. Now we're going more of an upper ab exercise. I really love the decline for this. You want to sit on a decline bench. The key point here is don't take your upper back and lie it all the way down on the bench. Basically, from the starting position, you tighten your abs, get into a crunched position slightly, maintain that position. I like to cross my arms across my body as opposed to putting them behind my head. If you put them behind your head, that's fine to rest your neck, but don't pull on your head because that's gonna strain your neck. I cross mine, and all you wanna do is lower until your lower back touches. Lower your torso until you feel your lower back touch, and then crunch right back up. On the way up, every single rep, blow out, get all that air out, and really focus on contracting the crap out of those abs. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up, and really contract the abs. All right, so that is the last exercise of workout B. So just to reiterate and wrap this up, workout A, Monday or Tuesday, whenever you want to start it, it's up to you. But let's go with A so I can give you a visual step-by-step process. Workout A, Tuesday will be off, Wednesday will be workout B, Thursday will be off, Friday will be workout A. Take Saturday and Sunday off, Monday will be workout B. So you're starting with B this time. And then A on Wednesday, and you're gonna do that throughout probably 8 weeks. You can run with this for 8 weeks as a new person, as a beginner, as a newbie. You're gonna get great results, especially if you pair this with good nutrition habits. That's the other thing. So if you need help with your nutrition, then check out some of my other videos. Just Google or YouTube search Gary Walker Nutrition, Live Anabolic Nutrition, and you'll get a lot of my nutrition videos. So check those out, pair those with this, and man, you're gonna get awesome results. But I know this was a long video, but I wanted to really help you out, wanted to give you a lot of value and give you some workouts that you can do so that you start making gains immediately, start getting great results. So if you have any questions, comment below. Other than that, man, that's all I got. Get busy, get after it, and God bless.